this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings. I am going to be making a card for you guys today. I just got this stamp set. It's not a brand new stamp set. We've actually had this stamp set out for a little bit, but it's brand new to me. I got it over the weekend and I wanted to play with it, so I wanted to make some cards for you guys. I also wanted to share with you guys that I am launching my new punch card program. Lots of demonstrators do this. This is nothing new to the scene. It's just new to me. I've not done it before. It is be rewarded with free stamps or product. I like to give you guys an option. All you do is record the orders that you place with me. Every $50 in orders, you record. When you get 8 of those, you send this form back to me and you get either a stamp set valued at $40 or less, or you get $40 in product. It's really super simple. If you are connected with me through email, you have already seen the details of this and you have gotten an electronic copy. If you would like to stay connected to me through email, all you need to do is go right up here. Click right up here. It takes you to my coordinating blog post. Right at the bottom of that coordinating blog post, it just says get free tutorials and project life guides from me. You enter your name and your email address, and then you are connected with me through email. And you guys, I promise you, I don't send you emails every day because I know how annoying it is to get tons and tons of email that mean nothing. So I promise I don't send out millions of emails to you guys. So if you are connected with me through email, you've gotten this. If you are a current customer, you've gotten this. This starts this week, and I have a very, very special announcement to make with my punch cards. From this Monday, so today, until the end of the month, double punches, which means for every $50 you spend, you get 2 full slots to fill up. So I am trying very hard right now to meet my end of the year sales goal. And so I want to give back to you guys who have helped me and supported my business. I appreciate it so much. I could not do this without my team or my customers, and I am just so thankful. So from Monday today until the end of the month, there is double punches on your card. If you don't have a punch card, just email me and I'll either send it to you electronically, I'll drop one in the mail to you. I promise you I will get you one, and your orders will count. So if you wanted to place an order today, get double punches, and you don't have the card, it's okay. I'll record it for you, no worries. So with that said, let's just jump into our card. So I'm going to be using this stamp set, and I'm going to be using some Whisper white paper, and I'm going to be doing sort of watercoloring. I'm going to be doing kind of a little cheater method of sorts for watercoloring. I'm cutting my Whisper white cardstock at 4 inches by 5 1/4 because I'm going to be layering this piece onto a card. Okay. So I like watercoloring, but it's really messy, right? And it never really comes out exactly the way I want it to when I'm like trying to do a watercolor background. So I was at Wendy's on last Thursday or Friday, and she has the watercolor background stamp set, and she did this really cool technique, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like so much fun. I don't have the watercolor background stamp yet. Now I have to get it because I saw her do that, and so now I must order it. So I looked through my stamp sets to see what I had, and I have the Sheltering Tree stamp set, which has this image, which is for the tree, but I think that technique that she did would be so awesome with this stamp set. So that's what we're gonna do. So I have my stamp here, it's on here. And I have 3 of my ink pens. Now this is Strawberry Slush, which is it's a retired color. I always just keep all my pens, and it works fine. So I have Strawberry Slush. This is Regal Rose, which may also be a retiring color, actually. So if you want current colors, you would want to use Melon Mambo, Pretty in Pink, and you could use Watermelon Wonder. All 3 of these are retired. This is pink, I never know how to say this how to say this. Let me see if it'll focus, if my camera will focus. Focus. There it goes. That's the last one. So I believe all 3 of those are retired. I just picked 3 pinks that were, it just happened to be a dark, medium, and light. The other thing that you can do is you can take your ink pad. I just talked with a customer on Friday, Rosemary, and she got an ink pad, and I was explaining how to do some coloring with the aqua painter. And all you're gonna do is pinch your stamp pad together. It kind of sounds like you break it when you do it. Especially the first time, it kind of sounds like, uh-oh, I broke it, but you didn't, I promise. You just pinch it together, and then when you open it, you have all this ink right here on your lid, and you can take your aqua painter, dip it in there, and then do the same thing we're gonna do, okay? But I'm gonna use these markers. So I'm just gonna take these markers, I'm gonna take the brush tip of them, and I'm gonna lay some ink down here. We'll do the medium next. We will do the light at the end. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, this is my smooch spray, which is retired as well. I'm sorry, I'm using a bunch of retired product, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shake it up so it gets all the glitter and stuff moving around. And then what I like to do when I use the spray is I always have a baby wipe, because the spray part will get, it kind of gets jammed down, like it sticks when you go to spray it. So I just like to have something that I can pull that up and wipe off all the extra stuff, and it helps. So I'm just gonna spray that probably like once, okay? And then I have a spritzer. I have a piece of washi tape on here, and it just says water only. I love these spritzers. This just has water. I keep it right at my desk. And then I'm gonna spray the top of that, right? So now I can bring my Whisper White piece over here. And it's inky. It's real inky and watery. I'm gonna go down again. And then we're gonna repeat the process. I'll speed it up this time. So now I just take that baby wipe and I just kind of wipe it off because there's that glitter stuff on there. So one of the things that I did when I was trying to figure out if I could do this technique was I did try it with the dictionary background stamp set, which is retired. Sorry you guys, I'm using so much retired product today. But I was just trying to play around and see if I could do the technique or see how the technique would work with the stuff that I already had. And so this one, I didn't like the way it came out. I didn't feel like it gave a great coverage, and that's why I then decided to try this stamp. So this is a great way to make your stamps go farther. So instead of using this with the image that it's supposed to, or to make a tree, you're totally using it to create a background. So now this is just drying. It's a little bit damp because of this is just Whisper White paper. I'm gonna leave this down here because it's gonna be easier for you guys to see. So don't worry, it'll dry. It's gonna be a little bit warped, but we're going to just use a really strong adhesive. So now I'm taking my Memento black ink pad, and I have this image on here. This says congratulations. It's one of my favorite images from this stamp set. This stamp set is called Bravo, and it has these really big bold sayings, and I love that. So now I've inked that up, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this just so I can get it on here straight how I want it. I'm putting it right here in the corner. I don't think that's perfectly straight, but it will do. So we're almost done with this with this card. So I'm gonna take some basic black cardstock and our star punch. I'm gonna punch out one of those. Then I'm taking the star border punch, which is right here. And I'm gonna punch out a bunch of these stars. And then I have some black sequins. So now let's go ahead and put this on our card base. I have a Melon Mambo card base. And I'm gonna use a lot of adhesive on this Whisper White piece because it is wet and so it's a little bit warped and I want it to be able to lay really flat. So I'm just using a lot of adhesive. So we can layer this right on the center, and already that looks beautiful, and you could just leave it like this and it would be a beautiful card. But what I want to do is add a little bit of interest, a little bit of detail, and I love the black against the pink. And I did this card one other way, and I'll show you the other version that I did when I'm all done. So I just used 2 dimensionals. And we're gonna pop this up. This would be great for a graduation card, or would it even be great for a baby card, like if you're welcoming a baby. So I'm using some liquid glue and I'm putting a few random dots all around. I'm gonna use my quick stick tool. All right, I can move that aside. So this is the card. It's all done. I can put a piece of Whisper White in here to write on if I needed to. And then this is the other version of the card that I did. And you can see it's on a black base, and then instead of punching out the star, I actually just punched the white paper. And so you see through to the black, and that's how I added the stars. I had originally thought about doing a shaker card with the star and maybe putting sequins in there, but then I was like, that's too much work. I'm good with this. So I'll have a photo of both of these on my website, and I would love to know which one do you love better. Do you love it with the pink base and the black stars popped up? Or do you like it on the black background with the stars not popped up? So remember, if you want to pick up a punch card, you can actually, I decided to just go ahead and put it on my site. You can click on it and download it and keep track of your orders that way, so you can access that right away today. There will be a link that you can just click on, download it, print it. It'll be perfect. Make sure you pick that up. Double punches through the end of the month. I'm so excited to be able to be doing this for you guys. And then let me know which card you like better. So thank you guys so much for coming by. I'll be back tomorrow with a Project Life by Stampin' Up layout for you guys. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great day.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation.